What's up, everybody? We're here with Ryan Fletcher, and we have his top 32 fundraise deck list. Any shout-outs?
Just the one. Shout out to my cat Pumpkin. We sadly had to put him down last month. That's it. That's the only shout out.
All right, let's hop into this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I played Plunder this weekend. I played Plunder every weekend. It doesn't matter. I played this deck for a year and a half straight. Andreé and I were talking back and forth about the list. There was only a 3-card difference. He was adamant on making Nibiru in the side. I was more comfortable with my side and how I played it, so I kept some of the cards the same. But to him, I was very adamant about him playing Herald of the Abyss, which turned out to be a really good call as well. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the list. I mean, these cards are all mandatory. 3 Bermuda 3 Eaglins, a Plunder list. 3 Shrew, 1 Toucan. Some people like to play more of these, like in tier format, like 2-0 format, or play 2 Street, because they're constantly making you mail. So this card might rotate back in, because tier's going to be a deck again. So like, if we have to prepare for that, I can't just have like these cards chilling in grave and no way to get to them. Same idea with like a Mega Ryza, but I think Avion's still going to be in the game for a while. Triple Impin. This is really strong because of this card, so like if you already start with this card in your hand, you can search this card off your Eaglin, tribute both the birds, and then just summon back one of the birds, and then tribute this and then the other bird for Avion. Because like passing with Avion Trap is so strong because that just means you get 2 Omni Gates on your opponent's turn. So this card's really strong right now just because it's really easy to get to simplified game state. This card's just insane in simplified game state. The one Mega Ryza, like I said, maybe moving forward it might come back up to 2, but right now I'm very happy at 1. And then 1 Samorg. This is kept in my list from Kissimmee Regionals. I wanted it after the Extravaganza, just because there's so many times playing against early, where I'd go like map Rabina and then just get hit by an Ash and lose. So like that was like super unfortunate. So I'm pretty happy with it. Plus Impin, like 2 Impins or Impin plus any other big bird. In Eaglin and Samorg is 8,000 exactly. So this card just makes it so you can end the game a lot faster. Triple Shifter, definitely not taking it out. Like, this is going to be the definitive deck that plays Shifter at this point. Unless, like, Cashier just moves, like, heavy trap lineup, which they could. Yeah, no, very happy with this card. I kept it in against Unchained most of the time just because they did, like, lose a lot of recursion, and I was fine with that. And also playing into the thrust, I was fine with that too. But happy with all the monsters. Spell lineup, like, I'm just going to sprint through these. Like, please play max copies of these cards. You can make the argument for trying to play Extravagance because Droll's kind of rotate out of the meta, but I mean, yeah, Prosperity, Duality, Advent Map, like I would play like 8 of this card. I would play 8 of Advent if I could, like this card's just so good. This deck's literally inoperable without this card, just consistency. And then Triple Book.
Nah, I said in time, but go on.
Yeah. Triple Book, don't pay attention to that one. I thought I would only ever need 2 ultis. I was wrong. We're now on Triple Book. I'm very happy with this card. There's a lot of times against like Unchained where they feel confident putting 8,000 on board, and you just have this face down. You book one of their monsters, so they're not getting game now. So, and then plus like extra chain blocking, and then to dodge like rescue his cards, and then also like sometimes I would only be able to put 2 birds on field while they had a Fenrir, so I'd just go like hook on the Fenrir. And then establish the 2 birds and play that way. So very happy with this card. Don't think I would change the ratios. Unexplored Terraforming. I guess I'll just kind of get through the Plunder cards right quick. 1 and 1. Don't think I would change those either. Maybe a second one in the side for the Unexplored wins. And then on to Talents and the Thrust Baggage. So I wanted Terraforming in here because I wanted a way for Thrust to be able to get me into the field spell. And that's mainly the only reason it's in there. I know it was getting a lot of like weird looks because this is a card that kind of doesn't really do well against Stroll. You go Terraform, you search your map, that's your last search. So that's not too good. But like I said, I was happy with it, with Thrust. This card's coming out now that Arise Heart's gone. There's like no reason for this card to be in the main deck. But yeah, once again, very happy with the ratios on these.
You never wanted to play 3 of the Thrust? I guess you just couldn't fit it, right?
I mean, if you're playing, I feel like 2's the perfect number because it's essentially just playing 3 of this. Yeah, 3 of this. Or like, I mean, I guess not really technically, but like 3 of this. It's, you know, it's just making up for the versatility that these cards offer. So
you never wanted like Harpy's Feather Duster in the main? Just like
no,
the spell?
I hate that card.
You don't like it?
I hate Feather Duster so much. I ironically still side it just because like I had enough people and like behind me saying I should still side it, but. Yeah. I hate Feather Duster in the main so much. I just draw it way too often. It's just not useful. Like, I'll draw it going first and I'll hate my life. Like, I'm like, this isn't a piece. This isn't a combo starter.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's the main deck. Like I said, Andreé took my list. I was constantly sending him my stuff. I shouldn't say take. I gave him my list, and we were constantly talking about it. So very happy to see he got first. It's about time Blue won. But yeah, on to the extra sick looking tokens. Extra doesn't matter. I guess I'll flex on these Starlights. I have the 2 Starlight Zeus. Starlight Darkeneer, just because of Starlight.
Old format.
Yeah. Don't pay attention to this part if you're trying to build. Don't neck deck this part. You might get DQ'd.
Yeah.
And then on to the side deck. So once again, this is where Andreé and myself differ. He was on 3 Ash, like I said, the 1 Herald. I don't believe he did not play Feather Duster. I also chose to play Call By again. I wanted just an extra card going first that could be like the 4th shifter. Double Eclipse, was happy with those ratios with the double book in the main. Triple Cosmic, this is because I was really scared of Unchained siding into anti-spell. So anytime I played against Unchained, I would just side Triple Cosmic just to be able to out it. Yeah, and then the last thing is the double Feather Storm, double Evenly, just to finish out the playsets. I think he did this as triple nib, which is exactly where I was with it too. Yeah. I decided last minute just to not go with it. Like, it was literally like 1 a.m. the night before Saturday, and I just like, no. This is also a problem when I go to events. I ask to playtest, and no one will playtest with me because I'm on Flunder. So usually I get like 0 playtesting in before this. So like, a lot of times I will be having to like rely on my old list, and that's kind of like where I felt comfortable. So I was like, if I played this before and it did really well, then the meta didn't shift that much, so I could probably just play these same ratios again.
You were gonna main this, right? The Heraldry Wisp. You decided to side it instead.
Yeah, I think so. That's where we were at the Thursday at the airport, where we were talking about taking out the talents and replacing with this. I could definitely see it being really good. Just because there's
way better into Purely, right?
Oh like yeah, there's so many times against Hani, I would have Thrust, and then I'd like grab Evenly.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not good.
I can get rid of the My Friend, but it's like he's not going to react to anything I do until I put unexplored winds on the field, and then he'll out it. So it's like, oh no. But so this Cancun was an interesting time to say the least. A lot of our friends got held up, and that's about all we can say. Thank you for filming this. Shout out to Deli V7 behind the camera.
What's good? God, yes. All right, thanks.